maybe the best day of the NBA. Thursday night, and we're happy you could be here with us. Kevin Harlan here with Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg. Doris Burke bringing us great reports from the sideline. We've got an Eastern Conference battle ready to get rolling, and the Chicago crowd wants some love from their Bulls. And this is their first time matched up with Brooklyn this year. Guys, they came out on top of the season series matchup a season ago, taking 2 of the 3 away from them.
Yeah, these were 2 of the top teams in the conference a year ago, and I'll tell you what, this club was really at their best in those games. The season series really belonged to them.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Steph Curry's out there with Boomer. Then it's O'Neal. Then there's Johnson, and it's Duncan in at the 4 spot.
Well, that was a quick foul for him there. The refs are certainly calling it close.
You just can't overstate how important those matchups between the top conference teams are.
Well, there's always a lot at stake, Kevin. You want to get that good seed in the spring. Both these teams know every game is going to be about.
And these players think about that.
Yes.
They know about the seeding.
They sure do. They've got it in their mind.
Clock at 6. Passes it to Curry. Lets the 3 fly. That's good. Boomer's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
Rose with the ball. Guarded now by Duncan. Here's Gasol. Soft touch off the glass.
Guys, he's actually indefatigable. He never gives in, never gives up on a play, and that's what it takes to be a great offensive rebounder. You've got to be relentless.
Gasol with the rebound. Here's Chicago. 4-point game. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
Seemed like they hit every big shot they had in that game. Kevin, their offense was clicking, but really clutch in big moments.
That's ideally the way you want it to unfold on the road, Steve. Don't even give the fans a chance to get into the game.
Here's Gasol following the basket by Tim Duncan. And it's Rose penetrating, and he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Derrick Rose, the 2011 MVP, but major injuries to his knees have cost him most of the last 2 seasons. Only time will tell if he's able to reclaim that elite status in the NBA.
And you recall Derrick Rose had some knee issues at Memphis as well.
Yeah, nothing nearly as serious as what he's encountered recently. But hey, he's only 26. Even if he doesn't win another MVP, I think he's still got a good chance to be an impact player, a high-level impact player, even an all-star going forward.
Chicago with the ball after the miss from Tim Duncan. And there's Rose on the assist by Dunleavy.
And the layup just gift-wrapped right there. I mean, he had a clear path to the basket.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Pass to O'Neal. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that.
Brought back the finger roll. That's a nice finesse. Move to pull off with the defense all over.
Rose attacking, and that one's good. Rose has got 6.
Yeah, 3 out of 4 from the floor, so a good start for this club.
Rose against Curry. Right wing. Duncan down low. He's up against Gasol. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. That's good. And that's now 6 points for Steph Curry.
It's going to be tough for the defense today. If he's got his A game rolling here tonight, we'll see.
Doris Burke had a chance to catch up with head coach Tom Thibodeau.
He talked about the challenge of game planning for Tim Duncan. He said Timmy's one of the best to ever do it on the low block. We've just got to play the percentages, force him to his left, and force him to make tough, contested shots. Guys, even though Duncan isn't a deadly free throw shooter, he knows how to draw contact. They want to avoid getting baited into silly fouls. Back to you.
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris. John Walls checked in for Steph Curry. Rose kicks to Butler. Gasol setting the pick for Butler. Gasol against Duncan. The fader. The shot is off.
The fadeaway was the right shot there because it got his attempt away from the defender, but the touch was poor. You know, the Bulls' offense was not that great last year. As a matter of fact, they struggled to score. But when they did get to 100 points, they were one of the best teams in the league.
And here are the Bulls now. After the basket by Brooklyn, the shot's good from Gasol.
He's hit the ground running here in the first, putting together a nice quarter offensively.
Here is Boomer, defended by Butler. Stolen by Rose. .141 left here in the first quarter. And it's good. Rose has got 8 points.
Well, he's found his game and his rhythm this quarter. He's gotten into a nice groove.
Nets leading by 3. Here's Wall. It's good with the assist that time from Johnson.
Well, he's going to keep banging those home if you give him that much space.
Bulls have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. And the first time out of the game called for Chicago.
Joe Johnson is also sometimes called ISO Joe because of his ability to produce buckets going one-on-one. There's nobody better in that situation in terms of creating a shot with ease and never shying away from the big moment.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Taj Gibson's checked in for Noah. Mirotic comes in for Dunleavy. Kirk Heinrich, he's checked in for Butler. And it's Brooks in for Rose.
And you talk about Johnson's ability to get his shot off. 6'7", huge frame for a two-guard. And with his ball handling ability, he can really create space for himself.
Here's Boomer. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. It's going to go on Nikola Mirotic. And Johnson's so smooth, Clark. But you know, Joe, his size and strength, sometimes it seems like he could do more to press the issue and draw foul.
Well, you know, I'm not going to be overly critical. This guy is terrific as a one-on-one isolation player. Used to average over 5 free throws a game, but that number has declined. But that may be more a function of him maturing in his career and picking his spots to be aggressive and not wanting to draw.
And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Nets.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard, playing airtight defense and coming up with the steals.
Well, the other thing I like is defensively, they're causing turnovers, and that's allowing them to get into transition.
Brooks dishes to Gibson. Tipped away. He kicks it to Heinrich. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
It's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint. I guess the good news is they've taken away the outside shot.
Well, you know what? It doesn't matter how good their perimeter defense is if they're going to allow inside looks as easy as that. Oh, he knows that one should have gone in. That hurts.
Mirotic passes to Heinrich. Kicks to Gibson. No good. Some solid defense there from Irving. Last game for Brooklyn, they picked up the W against Cleveland.
I thought the way they attacked the rim and got into the paint was phenomenal. It seemed like after a while, the defense just kind of waved the white flag.
That's exactly what will happen when a team continues to attack the goal and come away with layups. It demoralizes the defense.
Mirotic's shot is off. Here's Wall. No good.